Okay. We're here. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Stock Markets with Bruce, the channel where a guy who has a face for radio dares to talk to a camera on his computer to people around the world. By the way, let me know, where are you watching me from? Love to hear that. What kind of temperatures are you going to get today? We're going to be in the 90s here in Palm Desert, California. This guy who has very little hair, is sitting in 94-degree weather later today in Palm Desert, California, saying, "Hi, everybody. We're here to talk about the stock market in a plain English kind of way to try to help you figure out what the hell is going on." And while we're doing that, we're also talking about how great SoFi is and going to be, and also how much money you can make writing options in your brokerage account. I cannot believe I get this every day. I get this. It's unbelievable to me. Welcome. Here's a little glimpse into my world. Okay, I have viewers here who've been with me for like a month, 3 months, 6 months, a year, year and a half, 2 years, up to over 3 years now. Been live every day during market when the markets are open, um, talking about what I talk about for over 3 years, since Jan 2021. And here we are, April 2024. It's April the 11th, by the way, in case you're curious. Um, and I've had viewers who've said to me, "You've changed my life. You've absolutely changed everything. You've not only changed my economic life, you've changed my outlook on how I view investing, how I view the markets now, how I perceive the information that is coming out all the time about the economy. I now listen to this stuff. I can't believe it. I never thought I'd listen to this stuff. But I listen to this because I now have a way of interpreting it and understanding it and how to process it. And what does it mean to me? And in some cases, it's for my career. It directly affects my career, my job prospects, my company's prospects, which affects me, the company I work with or for, and how to make money in this market. And I cannot believe how I make money now compared to how I thought I was going to make money in the stock market or investments in the past. Um, I get the opposite. I get two opposites all the time. I get two versions. I'll see something like an article that'll pop up somewhere. It'll be like a little teaser headline, a clickbait headline. It'll say something like, "I have been faithfully saving $500 a month in my 401k at work for 15 years, and I have $45,000 or $60,000," and I'm just going, what's being done with your money? That's $6,000 a year for 15 years. That's 90 grand. Why isn't it even worth $90,000? I mean, I've seen headlines where people are saying, I've saved X amount, and my employer kicks in, and I've only got $35,000 saved so far for my retirement, and I'm 52 years old, and I'm thinking, what retirement? You're not going to retire. You're going to be a greeter at Walmart. I mean, you're going to be checking people's bags on the way out the door to make sure the receipt matches their thing. Well, you're not retiring. Are you kidding me? You're going to need that 15, it's 16, $18 an hour job to live. I mean, just to buy food at Walmart. It kills me. So that's one extreme. Then the other extreme I get is where I'll be told, someone will say to me, "Yeah, I was thinking about what you're doing or what you're saying about option writing and stuff, and I know somebody that has $300,000 in their investment account, or they saved it up, or they sold a house a year ago and they're thinking of getting a house, and they got a bunch of money lined up and blah blah blah." And I'm sitting here going, "What are they doing with it? What are you doing with this money?" "Oh, it's just sitting in the bank right now, and they're thinking about buying another house." And I'm going, "Oh my god." I just it just kills me, because why does it kill me? Because I know, and many of you, if you've got three, four, $500,000 that that you can get your hands on, that you can put to work in the market, that you can manage yourself as an option writer, doing just credit spreads. I mean, we're talking conservative, boring old credit spreads. You can make yourself a pretty damn good living with a $400,000 or $500,000 lying around. I mean, come on, you need $2,000 to do a credit spread on Nvda, which, by the way, is 878 right now. It just jumped from 865 to 878, and I don't know why. It's looking pretty good. I thought it was a typo, but now it's 3 minutes. It's 877, 878. I don't know why. We'll take it. In any event, you can write a $2,000 credit spread on Nvda, on a put credit spread, and you got $400,000. Think about that. If you did 100 credit spreads and you brought in a $350 credit, $350 credit on 100 credit spreads, $20 a part, that's a $200,000 requirement. You're bringing in $35,000 in cash, and these die in a month. What? And they're 100, 120 out of the money? What? I know there are folks out there thinking about this. I know you guys are out there. You're scheming. I know you're scheming. But there are people out there who are working their butts off for 50, 60, 70, 80,000 a year and are losing because inflation is eating them alive, taxes and everything, net. They've spent every nickel they're bringing in. And they got this money over here on the side that could be generating 10, 15,000 a month without even blinking, let alone 20 or 30,000 a month on option writing. And I'm here. Hello. How about trying this? Are you sick and tired of trying to find the hot stock of the flavor of the week, the flavor of the month? Are you sick and tired of following this analyst, this promoter, this pump and dump guy? You're trying to get the deal of deals, and you're terrified of losing your retirement savings and everything else. Well, you may want to take a look at some conservative option writing strategies and join the upper middle class and the higher end folks who don't take chances like you do. They don't take chances like poor people do. The guys who are in, let me rephrase this, the guys and the girls that take private jet rides wherever they go, the guys and the girls and their children that go business class or hang out in 5-star resorts in Waikiki or Maui or go to Singapore for a 1-week luxury vacation, go skiing in Switzerland, which you only see in pictures, go to Paris for Fashion Week. I don't know. I mean, I don't even know what these high-end people do. So I'm not a high-end person. But those people, okay, they're not risk takers. They're not gamblers. They're not going, let's take it all and run with it. You only see those gamblers in the movies, okay, in Hollywood. Because if you went to a movie theater about the lifestyle of a highfalutin person and they were sitting there writing call option spreads or put option spreads, you'd walk out of the theater in disgust. You want action. You want, 0 to $1 billion in one trade. You want trading places. You want to see trading places movies where Randolph and Mortimer go broke and Eddie Murphy and Dan Aykroyd get rich. That's what we want to see in movies. In real life, it doesn't work that way. Randy and Rudolph, well, those two brothers, how did they get rich in the first place? Very conservatively, they got rich. And they would never put themselves on the line with a trade like that in trading places. They don't need to. They're billionaires, and they're going to become multi-billionaires. You guys are figuring out, my God, Bruce, if I learn the art of writing options like the high-end traders are doing, I can do what they do at my scale and make an impact on my bottom line. And it's a substantial impact on my bottom line. That is what we're talking about here. And this is what has been happening through this channel. And I welcome you to the party, pal. Why don't you just do what the very rich do and just be better off? I tell you, the first time I ever saw in real life, in person, wealth, It was 1986, maybe 86, 87, and this is an example of what I'm talking. I saw an example of wealth. Okay, all right. I was in Scottsdale, Arizona, in 1986. I was in Scottsdale, Arizona, with a buddy of mine, and we were putting a little business together, and we needed to go to a golf club. We ended up going to a place called McCormick Ranch. I don't know if any of you know where this is or what this is in Scottsdale, Arizona. At the time, it was called McCormick Ranch. And it's a 36-hole golf course facility, if I recall. They were surrounded by condos and houses. Typical what's done here in California, it's done in Arizona. Very successful kind of thing. And I can't remember. I don't believe McCormick Ranch had a hotel or anything on their property. I think they were a kind of a semi-private place. And I couldn't believe the cars in the parking lot. My buddy and I, we're renting like a cheapo Mitsubishi, I don't know what, in 1986 with air conditioning, thank God. And we pull into these parking lots of these places, and we're just foaming at the mouth of the high end cars all over the place, getting us an idea of the clientele that are on the golf course. And then we went to the clubhouse. We met the director of golf, and then I think we ended up going to the clubhouse with him for a coffee or a quick bite, and we got to see the clientele sitting amongst the tables, inside and outside, depending on where they want to see. And I got to see very wealthy people enjoying themselves in a very relaxed way. And that is when it hit me at that time. And at that time, I was 31, 32 years old. And then I saw for myself the lifestyle of some very well-to-do people who are very comfortable in their skin and know that they will be here tomorrow, they will be here next week, they will be here next month, they will be here next year, the year after. They were here last year, they were here the year before. These folks have been wealthy a long time and will be for the rest of their lives. And that was the eye opener for me, because the only exposure I had to real wealth was on television and movies. And it was all spectacular, and it was all instantaneous, and it was all action packed, and it was intrigue and all this stuff. And here was real life, very relaxed atmosphere of folks who are, they're buying a clubhouse sandwich and a beer for at that time $10. Today probably $25, and it was a nothing burger. I mean, that was like nothing, because they were very conservatively staying rich and getting richer, doing whatever it was they were doing. And many of these folks were retired or semi-retired and enjoying the fruits of their labor. Today, all around me, here in Palm Desert, California, wherever you are in certain areas, every city in the world, there are very wealthy people out there. The very wealthy people in wherever you live are not gamblers. They're not risk takers where they put it all on the line every single day. These folks are living off of royalties. They're living off of returns on their investment. And one of the ways to earn a return on your money is to put your money to work in a way that it compounds wealth. And one of those is option writing. And here we are. And I'm just trying to steer you into the world of the well-to-do who are doing this and will continue to do this no matter how or whatever it is you are going to do. And if you can take some classes and figure out how this is done, you are going to join the party. I will say again, we have a special on right now for my classes. For those of you who are bored with this message, I apologize. For those of you who are newbies, you go to my website, stockmarketswithbruce.ca, and you'll find my classes available, 17 of them, how to write stock options. How do they work? How are they created? How do they die? Why do they go up in value, down in value? Sometimes they go the opposite direction of the market. What's the whole story with these options? How can you write an option? How can you you write one stock option. There are people here they could not believe when they found this out. After watching me a while, they realized, are you telling me after 40 years, I can write a stock option on 100 shares of stock I already have, and I can bring in a premium into my account like today, right now. I can do whatever I want with that money. And whether that option dies worthless, or I can buy it back in an hour at a lower price or a higher price, or I can buy it back next week. I can buy back the hour before it expires, I can buy it back. You're telling me I have all this flexibility with this thing? So if I sell it for $3 and I buy it for $2, I make $100 profit on one contract. I can make $100 profit on one measly old contract, which pays for 4 months of being a Gold Bagel member on this guy's channel. You're telling me I can do that with the stock I've got? I'm saying yes. I'm saying you could go out there in the wide, wild world. You could buy 100 shares of Rocket Lab. You could buy 100 shares of Rocket Lab for just under $4 a share right now. And you could turn right around and write a $4 call option against it and bring in probably 40, 50 cents against it, which is 10% of the value of that stock right now. That's how cheap and how easy it is to get into the option market. You don't need millions of dollars. You don't need tens of thousands of dollars. Now, are you going to get rich with $400 of stock and writing a $40 or $40 contract against it? No, you're not going to get rich. But you're going to be an option writer, and you're going to learn how it's done. And if you don't want to put a dime of your money on the line to trade options right now because you're terrified, then you're going to do it in a practice account. And how many of these online brokerage firms with these beautiful little devices are now in existence that let you operate a practice account, which includes writing stock options, writing credit spreads on practice accounts. Absolutely no risk whatsoever. Free. I never had this as a broker in 1979, 1980. This wasn't available to a guy like me. By 1986, when I saw wealth in first person exposure for that 2-hour window that I was there, those folks were not writing stock options at that time. Because in 1986, this did not exist. The only way to write stock options in 1986 is you had to telephone a stockbroker who was licensed to trade in options. That meant 1 in 10 brokers, maybe one broker per office. Maybe the branch manager was the only person who was licensed to do it. We're talking a whole different world at that time. And so we're talking about people who were based in New York who were doing option trading, based in Chicago, based in Los Angeles, and then London, England, and Hong Kong, Shanghai, Paris, London. Yeah, a few places on the world. Toronto, Ontario, Canada. You had to do it by phone, and you had to do it manually. Today, you can do one of these trades on this thing anywhere you are. Unbelievable. Today's wealthy. Go to that same clubhouse at the McCormick Ranch Country Club in Phoenix, if it's still there. There's today's generation of well-to-do. And because remember, in 1986, we're talking almost 40 years ago. So if I was looking at a 60-year-old person 40 years ago, that person is now 100 if they're alive. They've been replaced by someone who was 30 years old at the time, is now 70 today, or was 20, 25 years ago, 40 years ago, is now 60, 70 today. That's who is over there now. Yeah, things have changed. And now we have option writers. And this is where you come in. You're going to do what the hedge funds are doing, what senior investment firms are doing, what the big banks in Wall Street are doing for their bigger clients. Personalized service, including option writing services. This is what you're going to do yourself in your house, in the comfort of your home, wherever you want to do it at. And or on vacation or anywhere in the world, as long as you have your little account with you, it's right in here, you can trade options anywhere you want, all over the planet. Welcome to the party, pal, of the well-to-do. And the job here is to get you into the upper middle class and keep you here and make you very comfortable and make you very wealthy, and you'll grow your account further. Congratulations. Congratulations to viewers in the last 48 hours, 72 hours. We've had a number of folks who have come through here grabbing classes. I guess I guess my preachings are working, and or the market action in the last few days has turned everything around for people to go, I gotta learn how to do this. This guy's right. I'm watching people make money here, especially his viewers. They're making dough in this market. I got to get in on this. Look, I don't know what happened in the last 20 minutes, but as I said, Nvda now is $8.74, and it's up $4, almost $4 on the session after sitting around $8.65. It's now almost $8.75. That's number one. Number two, I note that the Dow Jones, which was down 160 points when I started this telecast, is now ahead 11. And the S&P is up 3, and the Nasdaq is up 41, and oil is down 47 cents. So something has changed very nicely, very quickly, very suddenly, and is working in the favor. Now, the PPI report, here's your headline, shows U.S. wholesale level inflation of just 0.2% in March. Well below expectations, perhaps. Nasdaq leads the way as stock futures advance following wholesale inflation report. Now you know what it is. So yesterday we had the bad news inflation report. Now we have the good news inflation report. What's the real number? Oh my God, what are we going to do? The markets are on pins and needles, wanting to take a shot higher. And guess what they're doing? They're taking a shot higher. Well, how about that? Isn't that wonderful? Now, if you're an option writer, what does that mean to you? Let me think a minute. Oh, I know. You're getting richer. That's what it means, because it doesn't matter what direction the markets go. You make money no matter what. Isn't this lovely? Rocket Lab is up 6 cents a share. SoFi is plus 4 to 760. GameStop is up 3 cents. Matterport up 6. We've got Spire up 17. SmartRent up 4. Apple's up 93. Goldman Sachs is up 49. Cisco only down a penny now. Tesla's up 43 cents. Arc Innovation's up 28, Microsoft up 3.54, Pfizer's up 3 cents, HBQ up 15, Google up 62, Amazon is up $1, Nvidia's up $4, Unity up 14, AI up 24, Adobe up 172. The Spiders, SPYs, are up 84, the Triple Qs are up 133, Netflix up 91 cents, IBM up 5 cents, Meta Platforms, the old Facebook, up 188. Vanik Semiconductors up 115, Home Depot up 31 cents, Enphase up 179, Palantir up 14, Uber up 19 cents, and Coinbase up $1. Look at that. We're rolling along. 19 minutes ago, headline, jobless claims retreat again to 211,000, and another sign of labor market strength. Americans are kicking ass compared to the rest of the planet, and they are not appreciating it. And that is the sad story about America these days. Americans are not realizing how good it is, because for some reason Americans are expecting so much more. And I don't know where this is coming from. I don't know where this attitude. Oh, I have a clue. I have a little area. I think I know kind of where it's coming from. But how the masses, theoretically, how the masses of Americans actually think that the world owes them something. I don't know where you're getting this from. You're watching too many movies about how great America is, and how easy it should be for Americans just to win all the time. It doesn't work that way. It's hard freaking work that gets you ahead. That's what your parents said to you. It's what your grandparents said to you, but you ignored them. You didn't listen to them because you were sucked in with the video games and the movies and the TV shows and the Kardashians and all the wonderful things you could have. You all want to become creators on TikTok. I don't know. I love Americans. I love Canadians, but I love to give you dope slaps once in a while to wake you the hell up. It's time for Will Smith dope slaps. Nobody wants to give the Will Smith dope slap, and so we get this disparaging opinion of what is going on out there. The facts come out, the actual indicators come out, and tell you that unemployment is effectively zero. It can't go lower. It just isn't going to go to 0.5%. It's not going to happen. Full employment is at 5% or less, for sure at 4.5. It's 3.8. There's full-blown employment. There are job openings begging now for years. Years companies have been begging for employees. Can't find them. The inflation rate, 3.5%. Okay. Yeah, I know. Where you shop, it might be more than it is. Yeah, same for me. I know. What I want to buy is more than 3.5% more expensive than it was a year ago versus what I don't want to buy. But the inflation rate is one of those, covers everybody. Oh, okay, fair enough. Interest rates at 5% are not ridiculously expensive. They are not ridiculously expensive because, again, history says it. History shows just where we're at. By the way, in 1986, when I saw wealth for the first time in real life, happening without commercials, right there, the interest rates at that time in 86, I think a mortgage was 8 to 10%. Car loans were 10 to 12%. There were a bunch of Benzes and Caddies and Beamers out in the parking lot. Nice vehicles at that time. All bought for in cash, by the way. Those folks enjoying those refreshments and nibbles at that club, they were earning a lot of money from interest on their savings. Their cash was working at all times, and they were holding in 6, 7, 8% interest. Inflation was 6, 7, 8%, so they were keeping up with the inflation side. But they had their houses bought and paid for. They owned their multiple vehicles. They had multiple dwellings. McCormick Ranch was the seasonal winter getaway place in Scottsdale, Arizona. They were in from Chicago. They were in from New York, LA. They were in from Seattle. They were in from Canada. They were enjoying their winter break there, like they do here today in Palm Desert, California, and at the time as well. They were well-to-do. And a 5% interest rate should be a catalyst for you to make money. It's your excuse to be able to make money. Whether you're getting daily interest on a savings account for now and you're putting the money to work into this or to that, to this, to that, you're also bringing money in on your money. And the good news for seniors who have cash are getting interest finally on their dough, because for 15 years, seniors are getting ripped off with 1%, half of 1% paying interest payments on their money, and they were losing to inflation year in and year out, unfortunately. There you go. Welcome to the party, pal. It's looking pretty good. Looking kind of interesting around here. As I said, I was looking for the first half hour that would be a sell-off today. I was thinking the first 30 minutes we'd have a sell-off. The market would have its follow through hissy fit from yesterday, and then bargain hunters would come in. And then this morning we got some very nice headlines. Producer prices rising only 0.2%. Everyone's going, what the hell? What are we missing here? And all of a sudden the market is taking the shot. All of a sudden sellers have been pulled. But I don't want to sell. People are saying, oh no, I'm not going to sell. I'm going to hold off for now. All of a sudden there's nothing for sale down here, and all people are bidding up in the pre-market. The opening will be much more dramatic than this, but we are still 30 minutes away. So we'll wait that out. Welcome to the Party Pals. I'm glad you're here. 220 people are watching me right now, and I welcome you from wherever you are on the planet. It's great to have you with us. Thank you for those of you who have already decided, I'm going to give this guy a thumbs up, even though he has a face for radio. I'm going to give him a thumbs up. And I appreciate this very much. 79 are in the house already. We'll have 100 in no time. We always love looking for 200 thumbs ups. 223 people here. Thank you all for helping us today get a little momentum on this show. I love it. Could it be a big barn burner of a day? I don't know. Would we gain 500 points today after losing 440 yesterday? I've seen stranger things. I really have. I've seen days where we were down 500 points with an hour to go, and then we're green at the end of the day. I mean, I've seen that in my lifetime too. So I've seen it all. But we'll figure it out together. We'll be here and we'll keep an eye on things. SoFi is only up 4 cents. GameStop's up 8. Rocket Lab up 4. So on these small caps, not much. But we are ahead on Apple, Goldman, Cisco, Tesla, Arc Innovations, Microsoft, Pfizer's now up a penny. HPQ, Google, Amazon, Nvda up 380, Unity, AI, Adobe, all green, all green. Netflix, IBM, Meta, Vanik, Home Depot, Enphase, Palantir, Uber, and Coinbase. They're all green. They're all green. They were all red this morning pretty well. Now they're all green. Well, how about that? A favorable surprise on inflation. Producer prices rise 0.2% in March. Very interesting development. There's a story here in Market Watch. The March Producer Price Index came in lower than expected on Thursday, the latest in a string of inflation surprises for 2024. Basket of goods paid by domestic producers of goods, services, and construction rose by 0.2 in March from February, according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, versus economists' average estimate of a 0.3 increase and February's 0.6 growth. The PPI was 2%, 1% higher than a year earlier. The core PPI, which excludes food and energy, rose 0.2 in March, matching the consensus call for a 0.2 rise. That compares with a 0.3 in February and equals the average monthly growth over the prior 6 months. Puts the year-over-year rise at 2.3%. This sounds good. Services inflation remains high with a gain of 0.3 in March. By contrast, prices of the goods components of the PPI ticked down by 0.1 last month. A 1.6 drop in energy prices was behind much of the decline, outweighing a 0.8 jump for food. Very, very interesting. So there you go. There's a brief description of just what's happening there. And you can understand how the market is kind of liking what they are hearing. The market is reacting. Now, we're only up 2 on the Dow. We're up 5 on S&P, and we're up 49 on NASDAQ as we figure it out and figure out how we're going to deal with this, okay? Have you lost faith in Rocket Lab? No, I have not. I love Rocket Lab. Big B, hi, Uncle Bruce. Hey, how you doing, Big B? Zed Estate, 80 thumbs up for an awesome-looking face. Thank you very much. I haven't shaved today. I looked at the mirror long and hard, and I thought, should I shave today? I don't feel like it, so I didn't. Sorry. It is what it is. What else is going on here? Question mark from Gertz. Should I write cash secured put for SoFi 10s instead of 7s for January 2026? I want to write either one of them, but based on experience, is it better to go out of the money or in the money for such an away date? Well, you need $300 more to do a 10 versus a 7 for everyone you want to write. But you get more. So is there something wrong with taking is it close to $4 on those? I like the percentage return on my money a lot. If you can get $3.85 or $4 for these kinds of puts against a $1,000 commitment, I like the return. And look at it this way: if the shares go to $8, $9 in the next month or 2 or 3, they just don't do a lot, but they go there. Okay, these will go down to 2.5, $2.75. You make $1, $1.25, $1.50 on this put contract by closing it out in 3 months. You make 15% on your money in 3 months. Is there something wrong with this picture? I would do the 10. There you go. Lissy, food inflation. I paid $18.85 in pounds for a meal at Five Guys last week. A little cheeseburger, small fries, and a milkshake. £18.85. Wow. Insanity. Larry, good morning, everyone. Number 95. Jen and I go to In-N-Out Burger here, and she'll get a meal. She'll get a single burger meal, fries, and a drink, which is a medium drink, and I will order a double cheeseburger just itself, and I'll share the fries, share the drink. That costs us just under 15 American dollars. So for 2, just under 15. Now, if we go to Costco and she gets a hot dog, I get a slice of pizza, and we get a sundae, the dog comes with a drink. The whole thing will come in at about $7. Unbelievable. That's Costco. But if you go to Carl's Jr., which is like Hardee's in the U.S., bigger burgers. If Jen gets a Big Carl's, which I think is a double burger, fries and a drink, and I get a Big Carl's, just the burger, just like we do at Nvda, we just do it this way. $22 versus 15, 50% more at Carl's. And that's still cheap because it's $11 each average compared to what folks out there are paying out there. I know in Canada, McDonald's for Jen and I will run us close to 20 Canadian dollars now. Yeah, it's not cheap. It's crazy. Larry Titus, good morning, everybody. Alberto, Diamond, Sharon is in the house, number 101. Thank you for being number 101 today, Sharon. Have a great weekend or a great day today. Lissy, I should have gone to McD's and got 5 Happy Meals for the same price. Yeah, Five Guys is not known as a cheap place to go and eat. Five Guys has been notoriously expensive, I suppose. One, In-N-Out, my double burger with fries and my Coke, $11.79, and of course my hot dog at Costco, $1.50 plus tax. I love my meals too. Stephen Jackson, I did both girls about a month ago. I did both girls. They are both at the same percentage profit right now. I think the 10s are more of a gamble, but I like the trade. Oh, you're talking about these puts. Okay. I don't know what you're talking about, both girls. What's about that? Got it. Yeah, the 10s, like I said, you bring in the big money, cash in your account. Like I have viewers that will write 20 of these. They'll bring in $8,000. They'll take the $8,000 and write 4 $2,000 credit spreads on Nvidia. So they got the SoFi trade over here, and they got the Nvidia trade over here. SoFi from here to $10 a share is the plan. However long it takes, and Nvidia 3 to 4 weeks to score on 4 credit spreads and roll again. That can be done too. It's a question of just how much capital you got to work and how do you like working. One, the fries at McDonald's are way better than In-N-Out. There you go. We love the fries at In-N-Out. We tell them to do them extra crispy. They do a great job when they do it like that. But then we really enjoy the In-N-Out fries. But hey, I digress. We're at 876 on Nvidia, up $6 now. Nvidia climbing, which means every single put written on this show, any put credit spread, they're all dropping, just like you like. So well done, everybody. Way to go. Alberto, Stephen, do you believe SoFi will be $10 in 2026? I believe it'll be higher than that. Cash grab here. Kenneth, would buying a cash secured $15 SoFi put a year out make sense? Buying a cash secured, you're talking about writing a cash secured put. That means you are selling it, you are creating it. A $15 one, I wouldn't go that far. I'd go with a 10. And if you score a 50% return on it, 60% as the shares rise up, you can roll into 12s and, buy back these for half price, roll into 12s at a higher price. Goes then to $12, buy back the 12s and write 15s and just do it in stages. John Jacobs is a new member of this channel. John Jacobs, welcome to the family. Gold Bagel member. Thank you, John, for buying into the Gold Bagel member program. We're going to try everything we can to make you richer, and you're certainly welcome here. I believe, John, number one, you are now able to put up knee emojis, which is really important to be able to do that. You should experiment with that. But number two, apart from the neat emojis that you can now write, you also can go into the Gold Bagel member area of the channel. You can now look at last night's primetime live show that was held for Gold Bagel members only. You also now could check out this morning's Trade Alert show and every morning going forward. Welcome to the party, John. Glad to have you here. Mr. Gunn here, Five Guys is better. Stephen, McDonald's isn't cheap anymore either. Alberto, Kenneth, we don't buy, we sell. Honeybee, welcome, John. Big T. In my experience, all the big chain burgers and fries are a disappointment. Stephen Jackson, grits, Zed Estate, welcome, John Jacobs. I swear, I prefer fries from the little shop owners. In that case, can't wait for my first poutine in Canada after trying it here in Germany. Good morning, y'all, from Swear. Alberto, welcome John Jacobs to the show and the group. Savage of Wall Street, Kenneth should take the classes and trade a few months after taking the classes. John Jacobs, good morning. SoFi, 40,000 shares. Rocket Lab, 20,000 shares. What would be a good option to write? On the SoFi cash secured puts, and on Rocket Lab, $4 or $5 cash secured puts right now is what I'd be recommending there. And watch the shares and let's see how they run. 877 on Nvda. We're going up again. White Feather, welcome, John Jacobs. Hector, yeah, neat. CKT, I'm 110 on the thumbs up meter. Savage of Wall Street. Then again, what do I know? My dumbass sold covered calls instead of cash secured puts on Tuesday. So there's that. Dude says, let's go. John, a long-time listener, Bruce. Beautiful, John. Welcome to the party, pal. I'm glad you're here. And many of you out there who hang around a while, many of you have become members of the family here, and we love that. We get new voices. I love it. Always good. Stephen, I do birdie, but I thought that 2 years ago as well. I still 750 now. Alberta Stranglers on Uber today. Nice return. Savage Wall Street. Oh, yeah. Good morning, my fellow simpletons and degenerates. I hope everyone sold some covered calls on Tuesday. Giovanni, what other stocks will have a good fourth quarter earnings call other than SoFi? Who else? I don't know for sure. I'm thinking Rocket Lab will surprise. Maybe Spire, Matterport, and SmartRent. Those little guys are all turning green on their reports. But will the market react? That's the question. Who's this? Fab. What's going on with ATIP and ME? Not enough. Not enough is going on with them. Lots of volume on ME, I've noticed, though. Millions of shares a day are changing hands, but 48, 50 cents, nothing much going on. Haven't heard much on ATIP. Gertz, it's not even about SoFi being over $10. Writing such option would make sure cost base is about $6.50, even if it goes super bad. Alberto, Stephen, different story 2 years ago. They were still negative at that point. Dana's here saying, hey, Steve, good point. JR, to the bozo who commented on politics here, take a look around at all the dysfunction in the U.S., no matter what political party is in power. Listen to opposing points of view. It'll help you understand. Trying to speak normally to... Good luck there, JR. I know what you mean. It's all good. RB, did anyone else notice the crazy spike at 3:17 p.m. yesterday on heavily shorted shares like Rocket Lab, SoFi, NVIX, and so on? Did anyone happen to notice? Obviously, I didn't. Spare, Giovanni, don't gamble on earnings. It's not worth the headache. I prefer mostly to do my things now a day before earnings, and in short term, they better stay away. Savage of Wall Street, I honestly have been writing cover calls on SoFi for 2 years now, back and forth. Probably have made a few cool pennies, but and just use that to buy more SoFi shares and other securities. There you go. Yeah, I don't recommend writing on SoFi because my belief is, and my hunch is, and my gut is telling me that when the breakout occurs, the realization of the market, monstrous, huge mega market, that this company is on a profit surge right now, and it's going to blow the Wall Street estimates out of the water, and it's becoming an S&P 500 member next year. That realization will happen at any time in this market. This stock goes up $3 in one day, $2 a day after that, and for the next month after that, it'll break into the $20 range. That's my fear for those who write options on SoFi. That's my personal opinion. You do with it as you wish. We've seen moves so far on SoFi, but not sustained moves, not far enough to break out of this range. But I think the kind of moves they've made lately in the last month or two will have a significant impact on the bottom line, which will change perception completely, which is already happening. Slow motion, I will say, but the stock still frustrates me down here. That's all I have to say about that. A Savage on Wall Street. To be fair, Uncle Bruce, you haven't recommended writing on SoFi covered calls for over 2 years, and I love you, but I'm just not scared of the upside. It's okay. It's all whatever tolerances you have. I take a little more conservative view. Others have a little more aggressive view. It's okay. It's all right. Just get rich is all I ask. And get rich and stay rich. And there's the secret to wealth in this world. John Jacobs, 10-4. Savage Wall Street, exactly. And during those moves, I have made $1 a share, $1.55 a share, and so on. Congratulations. It's all good. 877.31 on Nvda, up 692. Something tells me some of you with options expiring tomorrow and next Friday's expiry. First thing when we start trading here in about 14 minutes, you're probably going to notice a drop in the put values that you're into. You're going to see shrinkage here. $6-7 up move. If this holds and we go higher, we go 880, 890 today, you are going to see devastation all the way up to about 830, 840, $850 a contract. So all those 700s are going to look pretty damn good. The 600s are pennies already. Love it. Isn't this fun? Touch Grass, he's a savage. Vanessa, come on, folks, smash that like button for Uncle Bruce. Vanessa, those are wise words, and I thank you very much. Helpful, wise, and kind. Folks, honor Vanessa and do what she says. Well, yeah, I mean, come on, stop screwing around and do what Vanessa is telling you to do. Hit the thumbs up button for me. We got 120 going already. We're 13 minutes away. Really, don't you think we should already be at 200 thumbs ups before the market opens? I mean, 80 short. I mean, come on. Well, what are you guys smoking out there? Come on. 124. Come on. Help me out. Thank you. Welcome to the party, pal. Congratulations, class takers. A number of you folks have come in lately and have been picking off classes, and a number of you have been picking off these deals, getting 5 for the price of 4. This is your excuse to make your move. Take this weekend and start watching these classes. They're an hour and a half, 2 hours long each. There's no tests. Plain English speaking is what it's all about. Learn all about options. I thank you and I congratulate those of you who have been picking off 10 or 15 of these classes. The deal is good for as many as you want to grab. 5, 10, 15, knock yourself out. And welcome to the party, pals. You can earn while you learn on this option program for sure. Lorraine, Cindy number 122, Lorraine number 121, thank you very much. Alberto, I close out a calls a week prior to earnings. Get in on a pop, buy a cover call or cash your puts on dips. Always writing, maximizing the rights. Right on. Savage of Wall Street, but Uncle Bruce is right. I am cuffing myself to make $12 a share if my calls get assigned. And if it goes to 15, I potentially lose out on an extra 3. But that's a decision I'm okay with as an options writer. Alberto Savage been doing the same. My compounding has been phenomenal. JR Savage, we heard it today. We can always do rollovers. To the newbies, get proficient to rollovers before you write cover calls on SoFi. Nobody is thumbs up. Number 3. Okay, 1. The more I watch them, Uncle Bruce, the easier it becomes to execute that deal. Thank you for being there for all of us. White Feather Alberto is savage in sheep's clothing. There you go. Welcome everyone to the show. We're up 50 points on the Dow now as we're coming into 11 minutes before the opening. We are strengthening here. We're up 10 on S&P. We're up 75 on NASDAQ. We're down 68 on crude oil. And we're at 876.64 on the Nvda shares at this second in time. We've got a 13-cent pop on Rocket Lab now to 387, getting a little closer to the $4 mark. We're up 4 only 4 on SoFi. Very frustrating that we only see a 4-cent move on SoFi, but that is what it is this morning. We were as low as $7 and about 47 cents this morning, 7.45 maybe. We're now 7.60. So we've bounced back 15, 16 cents. But again, this is the pre-market. This is not the opening. We'll find out for ourselves really what's going on here. Interesting time of it. Otherwise, I'm seeing Apple ahead. Goldman is up. Cisco down just 4. Tesla's higher. ARK is up. Microsoft up 340. Pfizer, HBQ, Alphabet, Amazon, Nvidia up 650. They're all up. Unity, AI are higher. Adobe, Netflix, IBM, Meta Platforms, Facebook up 317. Vanik is up. Home Depot is up. Enphase, Palantir up. Uber and Coinbase all higher. We've got a definite green start here That is the deal. Now, the Fed governors are speaking, some of them today, and one of them is saying that from the New York Fed that hot inflation data are bumps along the way. Kind of give you the impression that this is not going to stop us from eventually dropping rates. So, okay. That won't hurt the market. The market is up 55 and S&P up 10. NASDAQ now up 74. We're 9 minutes away from the opening. So the Fed governors might not be paint dry experts today. We might have some good moves here. By the way, we're up 6 cents on SoFi now. So maybe we've got a better opening coming our way, which would be just fine with more. Okay? All right. Thank you all. Let's go. What else we got going on? Savage of Wall Street. JR, yeah, I covered that on Discord. I'm just not a fan of folks not knowing the difference between a covered call and a cash secured put. And yet they want to write Nvda put spreads. It's fascinating. Take the classes, kids. Help yourselves out. JR, nobody beats Hobbit Burger. Alberto, White Feather, when I wear anything, usually naked as I write, Savage of Wall Street, Alberto is a savage in Alberto's clothing. White Feather, Alberto, you're an absolute barbarian, my friend. Premium of the option, happy Thursday, time to fill our pockets. Couldn't agree more. White Feather, to quote a certain person, give them nothing. John Jewett, as whatever. What do we got here? White Feather, Alberto saying, laughing out loud, it's almost that time. What time is it? Time to get the dinero. 8 minutes away from opening this market, everybody. Welcome to the program. Welcome to this channel. Thank you for becoming members of this channel, specifically Gold Bagel level membership. Thank you all very, very much. Class takers, congratulations. Those of you who have stepped up to grab classes, they will pay you handsomely. If you take them and you follow this gang here, you will learn a lot about options, and you'll learn about the markets as well, the psychology of these markets. There's a ton to pick up here. 143 thumbs ups are now in the thumbs up meter. They're still coming in. Thank you all. We're getting closer to 200 thumbs ups with 7 minutes to go before the opening. 273 people are here. That means 130 slackers are hanging around who don't think we don't know who they are. We know exactly who you are. I have spies everywhere. I know who you are. Give me a thumbs up. So I'm watching you. Thank you all for being here. Let's keep on going here. 762 on SoFi. At the moment, the Dow is up 65 now, climbing again. S&P is up 13. That's higher. NASDAQ up 80, higher. Oil lower, down 80 cents a barrel. There you go. Amazon stock rises towards a $2 trillion valuation. AI cost cuts may be the key, CEO is saying. Barron's is saying SoFi, Microsoft, Amazon, AMD, and other tech stocks are in focus today. Why is SoFi in focus today? What's that all about? Let's take a look here. I don't see it even mentioned. What are they talking about? Microsoft. I don't see SoFi. Okay, SoFi dipped. Some technology names remained under pressure. SoFi dipped 1.3% following its 4.2% fall Wednesday. That's all you have to. That's what you're saying. That's it. That's all on SoFi. That's in focus. Who is this moron? Give me a break. Unbelievable. I don't know. You're not fooling me with these BS headlines, clickbait headlines. 877.40 on Nvda, up $7 a share. 6 minutes coming into the opening, folks. Isn't this fun? Savage Wall Street. If I take off my clothes and sell a naked put, would that be redundant? I'm really just JR. I've decided to stop paying attention to politics. Politicians can't save us. They are so corrupt. It distracts me from taking money from gamblers. No one is giving it to me. I must do it myself. There you go. David Duff says classes equals dinero. There you have it. Ian Brookwell, Skynet is always watching. That's true. Alberto, I would say that a great redundant trade. I said a contingency naked with 2 screens at a time. Beach Boy, Uncle Bruce is so savage. So, Uncle Bruce, as a savage pole dancer who's holding a wrench and DQing and GR selling their house to Kent golfers and Bobby's right or right not. There is no try. Ask for newbie beach friend. I don't know what he's talking about. Beach boy, is it late in the day for you and you've already been hitting the libation stand? What is going on over there? Welcome to the show. JR Skynet, I love that. Alberto Beachy, you lost me. No kidding. Savage bought 50 shares of Unity pre-market for 575 stinkers. Lovely. 50 shares of you pre-market for 575. I'm not sure what's going on here. I'm JR Naked Square Puts, no matter. Right. We're opening in 4 minutes. Entertainment International. I believe that may be second quarter, third quarter, whatever. White Feather. Too much tequila. A Savage of Wall Street. Someone get Beach Boy some coffee. Help this guy out. There's something not working here. Something has invaded the system here. Something's going on. Anyway, I don't know. I'm just doing what I can with what little I have. Thank you all for joining us today. We're getting ready to open this market. Get ready to write, get ready to roll, get ready to enjoy. We're going to be busy today and tomorrow as we are awaiting the opening here. Should be fun till Daddy takes the T-Bird away. Thank you, everyone, for popping in with us here and being part of this family. We love having you here. Thank you for joining. Thank you for becoming sponsor members, subscribers. The thumbs upper crowd, thanks for the thumbs ups, everybody. 100 and what now? Let me take a look. The 3 minutes to the opening, and our thumbs up number is now 151. 49 to go to hit 200, kids. Help us out if you can. We thank you so very, very much. Okay. All right. We're getting ready to rumble here. We're up on Rocket Lab, 16 cents at 390. SoFi, 758, 760. GameStop up 8 cents. Matterport up 9. We got Expire up 17. ATIP is up, 8 cents at 458. Nothing going on there. SmartRent up 4. Apple up 59. Goldman up 132. Cisco up 22. Tesla up 92 cents. Arc Innovations up 35. Microsoft up 299. Pfizer up 2. HPQ up 22 cents. Google up 78. Amazon up 74. Nvda up 461, Unity up 20, AI up 8, Adobe up 77. The spiders are up 144, the Qs are up 185. We're opening in 2 minutes. Netflix up $5, IBM down 19 cents. The only red I see here. Meta up 128, Vanik up 144, Home Depot up 66 cents, Enphase up 282, Palantir up 14, Uber up 40, Coinbase negative 49 cents. That's the second one that's in red. There you have it at the moment, everybody. Welcome to the party, you guys. What have I missed? Parker Ivy wants to know. Realized profits. The Masters starts today, so SoFi will be visible to millions until Sunday. 10 plus million viewers because of SoFi in there. Bobby, sounds like the lemons are fermenting in your pie there, Beach Boy. Savage of Wall Street. I'm finding out that buying any security is easier for stake bids in the pre-market. It got me 50 Unity at 25.75, trying to get more and more. Beach Boy, Shades, Savage of Wall Street. Oh yeah, the thumb. Here's mine. My bad, Uncle Bruce. I get distracted over here. Alberto, Beachy, early morning drinking, laughing my ass off here. Alberto, Larry, set us free. Beach Boy, early afternoon here. That's all good. We're about to open the market. Excuse me. 874.50 on the Nvda right now. We're just about to start trading. Larry's going to hit the bells for us. And we're going to get this party started. Welcome to 292 of you who are here right now, live from around the world. Tell me, where are you watching me from? What is your high temperature going to be today? Are you going to be in the 90s like we are? Here in Palm Desert, California, we are expected to hit today 94, the high of the year. Tomorrow, we're cooling off to only 89. Saturday, 80. Sunday, 73. Those of you who are in this neighborhood, join Jennifer and I Saturday. In just a couple of days, we're going to be in Ontario, California at the Ontario Mills Mall, right across the street, Outback Steakhouse. Noon on the 13th of April, lunch is waiting for you. Come on by, order what you like, and enjoy everyone's company and say hi to us. We look forward to seeing you all. Larry Titus, boom! Yes, sir, kids, here we go. Savage of Wall Street, Beach Point. Doing spring break mid-April. That's awesome. You can do this, kids. If you buy some classes, you can take off to Cyprus for 4 seasons and be drunk at 7 in the morning. Larry Titus has hit the bells. Alberto, thank you, Larry. We're up and we're running, and we're beginning our trading session for the day, Thursday, April the 11th, 2024. Welcome to the party, pals. We're just getting this party started. And we'll figure out where we're at. I see a 55-point gain so far for the Dow. We'll see how that holds. I'm sure there will be volatility today. I am sure of that. Certain of it. 872, 873 on Nvda. We're up there. Adobe up 91. SoFi up 2. GameStop up 15 cents to $11. GameStop has hit 11. All right. Rocket Lab 382. And we're climbing. Octavio, Uncle Bruce, I'm watching you from Santa Clarita, California, but we'll still be listening to you on my commute to Glendale. We should be in the mid to high 80s today. Right on, Octavio. Thank you. Letting me know, where are you watching us from? Thank you, everybody. Welcome to the show. Tell us indeed, where are you folks located at that are watching this channel? Many of you, however, are listening to me in the car. You're listening to me on your iPhones. You're listening to me on your whatevers as you're commuting wherever you're going. And I appreciate you all being here today. Great to have you here. 871 Nvidia, 872 now, 872.23 Nvidia up 184, Adobe up 50 cents, SoFi 762 up 7, GameStop $10.99, $11 up 14.15 cents, Rocket Lab 382 up 8. Upstate New York says honeybee, rainy but not too cold. It's a warmer rain. That's good. That's good for nature's sake. Helps with crops and everything else. I know there are certain parts of North America that desperately need rain. Certainly Western Canada needs rain. Alberta needs rain. Beach Boy, Larry, thank you, buddy. Hitting those bells. The Dow is up 36. The S&P is up 7. NASDAQ up 54. Oil down 54 cents a barrel. We've got Parker Ivy, rainy and low 70s here in Georgia. Down in Georgia. Rock and roll, man. Rock and roll. Moisture is a good thing. There you have it. Welcome all to the show. So 873 now on Nvidia. A little more of a climb coming. Curious to know, how are you doing on your spreads, kids? Are your spreads crapping out? Because they're getting further away from the market's. Interesting how this works. SoFi 760, GameStop $11, AI up 11 cents, Spire down 78, Uber up 65, Apple is up 65 cents, Enphase up 289, AMD up 139, Netflix up 273 now, Tesla up 182. The Matterport shares up almost 11 cents at 201 maybe. Smart Rent down a dime. We've got Unity up 44 cents to 26.36. Google up 118. Moderna up 70. Cisco up 5 cents. Pfizer up 9. IBM down 26 cents. HPQ up 3. Microsoft is up 248 here. Amazon up 18. Home Depot down 52. Vanik Semiconductors up $1.02. We got Goldman down 135. Boeing down $1.02. Meta up 137. Target up 22. JP Morgan down 78, Costco up 438 now, 726.96. Walmart up down 13 cents, Disney up 33, American Airlines down a nickel, AMC up a penny at 284 now, DraftKings down 30 cents, and Royal Caribbean down 66 to $130.24. That's the story. I'm sticking to it here. We're showing a -4 on the Dow with a 9-point gain, S&P 67-point gain on NASDAQ. All markets are just getting open now. White Feather, St. Augustine, Florida here. Rainy and a high of 80 today. The Big T, take a bite and leave a little. Let's go. Hector, Uncle Bruce, we are at 29 degrees at 8:30 a.m. here, heading to 34 high, Mexican Riviera with 0 cloud cover. Sounds like what we're getting here. Very good, sir. Lorraine, suburbs, Atlanta, rainy, high 60s today. No dust in the south today. No dust at all. The rain is taking care of that. Clear skies. Okay, everybody. Welcome to the show. 881 on your Nvidia. We just took a shot. On Nvidia. 881. Now 882. We're up 1170 here. Again, I don't know what makes it jump like that, but More buying than selling, I guess, is the first way to go. Nvidia put spread stink bids just filled. Happy dance here. Alberto Uber Strangle covered call strike 74, got 465. Cash secured put strike 74, got 345. 29 days out. Let's go. Right. Very good. We are at 882 on Nvidia. This is the high of the session here. Took a real shot here all of a sudden. And giddy up, kids! We're on the upside. Adobe up 23 cents. Nvidia 883 now, going for 884, up 1330. Let's see here. There we go, and refresh that there. We've got SoFi at 760, up 3. GameStop up 20 cents, 1105, and Rocket Lab up 9. Right now, congratulations, option writers, credit spread writers, 883.74. 884.76 is the high of the session already on Nvidia. 884.15 is where we are right now. We're approaching that high again. And thank you all for popping through. Lots going on here. We're down 4 in AI. Uber up $1. Apple up 65. Tesla up 184. Matterport 202 up 12.5. Okay, Unity up 33. Google up 93. Microsoft up 280. All right. Yeah, that's it. I'm showing a loss of 20 points for the Dow, but I'm showing a gain of 4.6 on S&P, and I'm showing a gain of 65 on the NASDAQ. It's up 0.41 of a percentage point, leaving the Dow way behind. Zeta State going into an election year with uncertainty. Will interest rates drop? Don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think it's going to matter. It's not going to make a damn bit of difference. Market is doing great. The economy in the U.S. is doing fine. Judge just put on an Nvidia put credit spread at 426 expiry, 5 contracts. And I collected $2.99 in premium on this Nvidia spread. Right on, sir. Expiring in 15 days, 2 weeks. Very good. Very good. That's $1,500 coming in the front door. That's 10 classes at regular price. That's pretty good. Nicely done. Tom Kaufman, do Nvidia, go Nvidia, go. Keep my arms folded and watch the shrinkage. Indeed, 880 right here, and contracts are definitely falling off in value. There is no doubt about it. Congratulations, everybody. And like I say, we like to say, welcome to the party, pals. We are showing contracts, so many of them are worthless now that expire on the 19th of April. I mean, 700s were 25 cents the last I saw. 740s were 49 cents. 775s were $1.18 the last time I saw them trade. 800s were down to 275 and falling. Yeah, 850s, 1265 and falling. I think they dropped $8 yesterday. They're going to drop more today. There you go. Alberto, Zed, either way we make money. I love the uncertainty on all the fake news. Makes us money. Uncle Bruce has made us some serious snipers here. That's the name of the game, kids. 879 on Nvidia. We've been jumping around quite a bit here on the Nvidia stock. Tons of volatility today. Back to 881, 879, 884 is the high. We're all over the place. We're up 6 on the Dow, 7 on S&P, 65 on NASDAQ. All indexes are green again, okay? Up 9 something dollars on Nvidia, 879.50. SoFi 752 down 3. We've got GameStop 1096 up a dime. Rocket Lab 383 up 9. Okay, we're negative again on the Dow now, down 20. We had a computer program come through, some kind of a sell program. That is the volatility factor we're expecting here. A lot of gambling going on about this inflation report, the wholesale report, Fed governors speaking today. There will be all kinds of gyrations here, trying to read between the lines. It is just insanity. The market is so full of anxiety over a quarter point to a 0.5 percentage point rate cut. It's ridiculous. There are so many gutless people out there nervous ninnies. They think the end of the world is going to happen if we don't go down a half a percentage point in interest rates. I don't know where this is coming. Well, I know where it's coming from. I just find it ridiculous. Option writers unite. We're down 60 points on the Dow. A sell program has kicked in. We're at 878 on Nvda, still up $8. Adobe down 160. SoFi down a nickel. GameStop up 8. Rocket Lab up 7. There you go. Welcome to the crazy show that we're on here right now. This is it. This is the crazy, goofy show. 878.50 up $8 on Nvidia. All right, kids, enjoy the shrinkage. I'll tell you, unbelievable shrinkage. Okay. And Rocket Lab is up 7.5. SoFi down a nickel. GameStop up 8. Matterport up 12. 13 cent gain on Spire. Apple up 71. Goldman down $2. Cisco down 4 cents. Tesla up 65 cents. ARK up a penny. Microsoft up 250. Pfizer down is up 3. HPQ up 2. Alphabet up 140. Amazon down a penny. Nvidia 1050 gain. 880, 881 again. Here we go. We're going higher. Unity up 13. AI down 11. Adobe down $1.05. Netflix down is up 270. IBM down 13. Meta up 70. Vanik up 109. Home Depot up 39. Enphase up 148. Palantir up 3. Uber up 116. And Coinbase down 44 cents. Okay. And Alberto, I listen to all the news, unnecessary noise on Tesla. I would never write if I listened to it all. Brian, number 172. Good morning, Bagel folks. Good morning, Brian. Thank you for the 172nd thumbs up today. We're approaching 200 thumbs ups. Coming in on it. Thank you all. 881 on your Nvidia, approaching an $11 gain. Thank you all. 27 more thumbs ups. We've got 200 nailed down today. Thank you all. Fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. Okay, 879, 82 on Nvidia, up 943. Yes. The ECB, the European Central Bank, which is the bank for those 23 European countries, they kept interest rates on hold, but they're now more likely to cut in June rather than the Fed because the European economy is weaker than American economy. They would front run America on a drop. That would make the US dollar go higher against all currencies. So if you're planning a trip to Europe this summer, very possible the American dollar will be at highs not seen for a year or two or three. Could be interesting. I don't know how far the euro will drop or the pound or Swiss franc, but they are. The US dollar has been gaining lately on some of these currencies, rather interestingly. There you go. We're down 35 on the Dow. We're improving again. We're still up 2.8 on S&P, and we're up 62 on NASDAQ. Those two markets have not backed off. Okay. 878, 879 on Nvidia, up $9 at the moment. SoFi down just a nickel. GameStop up a couple of pennies. Rocket Lab up 7.5 cents. Good morning from Earl to all of you out there. Earl Harwell, how you doing there, pal? Welcome to the show. Welcome to the Option Writing Network, where folks around here just trying to get richer every day. Doesn't matter if the markets go up or down. Stay flat. People around here make money. A shrinkage is the key here, and they're handing it over. The keys to making money have been handed over. Welcome all to the program. Thank you for taking these classes, everybody. Getting smarter, becoming more aware of how option writing is done. And there are folks writing options while they're taking the classes. You're earning while you're learning. Alberto, my variables I apply to writing are follow Uncle Bruce's lessons, subtract the news equates to always making definitive dinero, always write and never fear the upside. Okay, folks, I'll see you all later. There you go. Thanks, Alberto. Brian, headline, GameStop executive sells $5,900 in stock. They really don't have anything to write about, you know. They are trying their darndest. An executive sold $5,900 in stock. He probably was granted 15 grand in stock or 20 grand in stock and had to sell 6 grand worth to pay the tax, income tax. That's probably what that is. What can I say? JR, Birdie, true. Later, buddy. Take it easy. Welcome all to the program. We're down 47 on the Dow. We're up a point on S&P. We're up 51 on NASDAQ. 874, 875 on Nvidia, holding about a $4 or $5 gain right now. We've been as high as 884 already. today. Susan Shops is here. I think I'm the 65th thumbs up. That was a while ago, Susan. Are you current? You might need to refresh your page. We're approaching 200 thumbs ups now. Welcome to the show here. Glad to have you all here, folks. Fabulous that you joined us today. Another fun day in the markets as we try to decipher just what is going on. The inflation PPI report came out today, much lower than thought. And so this is helping the markets already. It caused quite the stir this morning. We had quite the buzz from that. Interesting stuff. Okay. Thumbs up, 181 meter now, 181, 19 to go, and we've got 200 thumbs ups. Thank you, everyone, for coming together for us. We appreciate you for this. Brian, this Matterport is up 6%, man. Something's going on in your Matterport. What is it? I wish I could say. It could be the earnings expected shortly. Higher earnings. Could it be an upgrade? We're up 12 cents. I don't have a news announcement this morning to tell you about. The 52-week low, 174. It's at 202. This is a bargain. The company is cash rich, no debt, and is turning a profit now. It's just starting to make money. $2 a share deal. Zeta State, the Savage, you have a YouTube channel? Dude, okay, I rolled one of my put spreads I was in. I was close to 50% profit on my May 730, 750. So I rolled to a 675, 685, same expiry. Bit closer in, I doubled my premium to come in at $35. There you go. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's it on Nvda. Exactly. Take in more money. Absolutely right. Yeah. Congratulations. Yeah. The higher the stock keeps rolling along, you move up your puts. So you're keeping well back, but keep moving up. Same strike, the same expiry date, just higher strikes. Nicely done. More money, indeed. $8.77 now, up $7 on Nvda. We kind of get these dips and then a $5 jump out of nowhere. This stock could go to 900 at any time. Dude, yeah, Zed, you gotta watch. He is awesome. Susan, Judge, what strikes do you get for your Nvda 426 put spreads to get $2.99? Please share. What did you write? White Feather, Susan, I'm sorry if I confused you last night. It's hard to explain things through a chat. It's all good. The Dow is down 81. It's negative. The S&P's down a half a point. NASDAQ still positive 53. We're getting computer sell programs coming through, though. And then we get computer buy programs coming in. So we're getting both of these now. Volatility rules supreme. The Donald Trump stock down another $1 to 33.19. Adobe down $3 to 484. Nvidia up 560, up 480 now. SoFi down a nickel. GameStop up 6, and Rocket Lab is up 8. Dude, got earnings in 12 days on Microsoft and Meta. I closed my call spreads on those for a small profit. I'm more worried about upside on those. Left my put spreads on, and there you go. You may want to do some more now since you're out of the calls. Do some more puts. Totally your call how you want to handle it. Stay behind that market though. Yes, indeed. 1091 on GameStop now, up 6 cents. Rocket Lab is up 9. Nvidia 876 again, up 570. Looking okay. Welcome to the show, everyone. Welcome to the program. Welcome to the party, pal. It's great to have you with us from wherever you're watching. We have 185 thumbs ups in the house already. We need 15 more to break 200, and I'm sure we're going to get there. Thank you all for helping the thumbs up meter today, and welcome new members to this channel, especially Gold Bagel members. You're outnumbering all the other members by far now. Fabulous. 875.20 on Nvidia. The Dow down just 66. We're climbing back again. S&P about to go green again, and we're up 55 on NASDAQ. All right. Let's go. Stocks moving the most today. CarMax, Fastenal, Alpine Immune, Nike, Robinhood, Constellation Brands, and others. There's the story. 877 on Nvidia. Just jumped again. Jumped a couple bucks. Boom. Pushing a 660 gain now. There you have it. Giddy on up, everyone, on the Nvda neighborhood here, making money on Nvda credit spreads. Um, Profits coming in as the stock just rises up a little higher. Sure beats 830 a share, doesn't it? It's a lot better than 830 bucks a share, I'll tell you that. Indeed, kids. Yes, looking at some contracts here, some put contracts on Nvidia. Oh, have they been wiped out? The 700s are down to 20 cents. The 720s are at 28 cents. 750s are at 41 cents now. 775s are 80 cents. These are the ones expiring next Friday, April 19th. $800 put contract for Nvidia, 172 bid, last at 175, down $1 this morning. The 810s are down $1.20. The 840s are down 306 to 650. The 850s are down 385 to 880 and falling. There you go. Indeed, we are seeing carnage over there. And the spreads are coming in. This will continue. An 800 to an 810 spread for next Friday, $1.49 is all they're going to get. 830 to 820, $10 contract. The spread is $1.40. 830 to 810. The spread is holding around $2. That's not a bad spread, but it is 810, 830 with the stock at 875. You have to be comfortable with that for next Friday. If you go further back, though, you're not going to get much in the way of spreads. $800 right, a put right for next week at 175. You're bringing that in. If you wrote against it a 770, 30 cents, $30 lower, you would spread out about $1.10. You get about a 110 spread, but that's a $3,000 commitment for a 110 spread. But it is 800 to 770, and this is an 877 stock. So everything is relative. Isn't that amazing how these are working? Let's take a look here for May contracts, if I can get my machine to work. What are the odds it won't work? Yeah, no data available. How about that? Yeah, just no data available. What about that? We'll try yet again. Let's see if this kicks. Are you giving it to me or what? May 2024, Nvidia. Here we go. May 3rd, May 10, and May 17. There we are. Okay, May 17. Let's take a look at some of these contracts here. Put contracts for May 17th. So the 700s are 248. They're down 19 cents, and they're 5 cents lower than that on the bid. 750s are now 620, down 53 cents. They're 610 bid. The 800s are 1470, down $1.50, and they're 465 bid. They're still slipping. Some of these have really dropped off here. They're definitely getting hit. 552 gain on the stock at 875.20, 876, $6 gain. My quotes are 10 minutes behind, but we are seeing 830s down 245, $850 put contracts expiring May 17. They are down 320 to $30. Still incredible premiums, close to the money. Isn't that amazing? 875 put contract that expires May 17, 41.85. Unbelievable. Down about almost $4, but still 41.85. What a pricing on that. That is insane. Insanity, but that's what it is. That's it. These the put contracts at 650 are barely $1. And then 700, they're at 240, 250. At 750, they're at 620. So you can see how they rise the closer you get to the market. But 750s are 127 out of the money. Gosh, if you wrote a 750 and bought a 700, you would get a credit spread of about $4, not quite, 385 a contract, but that is a $50 spread differential. That's $5,000 to get that. However, 750 to 700 is the price, so you're way out of the money. So it's a very high percentage of profit there. Isn't that amazing? Very interesting. All right, let's go here. Thank you all. The comments are up to speed. Welcome all to the show. We are looking at the thumbs up meter coming through here, 190, and Nvidia is at 878, up 836. It's climbing again. The high of the day for Nvidia is 884, so $6 from here. That can happen in 1 minute. We all are aware of the volatility factor, but we are at 878.93, pushing an $8 gain, almost 9 at the moment. Welcome to the program, everybody. Susan Shops is saying that there's Nvidia May 17, 770, 800. It's 610. Should I go lower than 800? I don't know if you're getting that kind of a spread. Are you double sure on that? 770, 800. Oh, you probably are getting a spread like that. You might be a bit too close. Maybe a bit of the $30 spread. You might want to be a little lower, maybe 770, 740, 760, 730. Won't get quite as much, but that $30 plus dollars plus more of a protection might be worth it. Honeybee Z Estate, a Credit Savage, does have a YouTube channel. I think it is Savage of Wall Street. Charlie, Uncle Bruce, what Nvidia put an expiry would you be looking at now? I've just been rattling a bunch of them off. So welcome for that. 878 now on the stock, 878.64, up 825. Okay, the Dow off 66 points at the moment. S&P is up a penny, up a point. I mean, and that's 1 point, and Nasdaq up 57 points. Oil down 67 cents a barrel. Charlie wants to know about a put spreads. Dude, more on that spread. 8 days in Nvidia at 730, 750, took 150 profits. Then I wrote a new spread, 765.85 for 392. Not bad. That was a while ago. Well done. Right on, dude. Taking the dough. Yes, indeed. Upping your game. Why not? Indeed. Adding money. 880 again on Nvidia. We're back to 880, going for 881. Up 1030, 884.90 is the high. We are within striking range of a new high of the day on your Nvidia shares. 881.50 right now, 340 away. 881.90, $3 away from the high of the day. Up 1150 right now. 881.91 on Nvidia. Adobe down 448. Not participating like Nvidia is. SoFi 754 down 3. We have GameStop up 8 and Rocket Lab up 8.5. Very entertaining morning yet again. Yes. So Barron's has an article, Nvidia stock gains, why new competition isn't hurting it yet. Well, no kidding. What a head start these guys have. Back orders in the billions and billions and billions of dollars, probably tens of billions back ordered, cranking out as fast as they can and upgrading. This stock will break 1,000 a share. It'll likely go to 1,200. That's certainly within a possibility. Not today, but yeah, that's the big picture on Nvidia. Not 600, 1,200. Growing its earnings and bringing down its PE multiple. That's what's happening here. But we get gyrations, and there's the secret sauce for option writing. Shrinkage on movement can also be very, very nice. Congratulations, those of you taking advantage of this Nvidia trade. Many of you never thought that you would ever be able to do Nvidia option trading with a stock at $880 a share. You know, you got to have 88 grand to buy 100 of these to write one contract. You can do 10 contracts for 10 grand. You can do 10 for 20 grand if you want on the credit spreads, depending on what the spreads are. Definitely worth your while to investigate this, for sure. All right. Welcome to the party, pal. 880 on Nvidia. Dow's down 65. S&P has gone up 150. Nasdaq 58-point gain right now. This is where we're at, everybody. Hope you're having fun out there, learning something today, becoming wiser traders, more ruthless assassins. This is the name of the game. Fascinating day today with these markets. Absolutely fascinating day. And I thank you all for popping through here and joining us, being part of this program today. We have gains of we have thumbs ups of 195 now. Thank you. 5 away from 200. That is awesome stuff. And we are watching this market getting very good results this morning from this PPI inflation report that came in very nicely, as opposed to yesterday's, which was negative. But we have mixed results today on the markets, no doubt about it. Dow's down 90, Nasdaq up 45, but I think the sell-off is over. I think the big sell-off is done. Okay. Interesting battle going on at Donald J. Trump Media, DJT. There's a war going on. Trump wants to be able to sell his stock ASAP. Other insiders are trying to get their shares released sooner than the 6-month hold period, so they can dump. The company is generating virtually nothing in any serious revenues. They need cash injections to stay alive. The faithful are bidding up the stock, even though the company is worthless. Trump needs to be able to sell stock to raise hundreds of millions of dollars because he is running into all kinds of problems. And the stock is slipping every single day. We're down to 32.60 now. Down to $1.65 here. This stock is just looking sick. In the last 3 months, prior to the deal being done, the shares were around the 39, 35 neighborhood. Then the deal got announced. They shot up to the highs of 79.38, and now we're at 32.61. This is ugly. The shares were 17.60 in December. January 5th, 17.35. And then they jumped from there as high as 79, now back to 32. And Trump is seeing millions, hundreds of millions of dollars of wealth just evaporating every day that he cannot sell for months. And by the time he gets to sell, he might be sitting on that $5, $10 stock. The way this is going, there are people who want to short this stuff. There are people who want to buy puts on it. And like I say, it's a one-way street to the bottom from what I see here. Not good. Not good in the slightest. But it is what it is. Okay. JR, Uncle Bruce, I haven't been able to follow too closely while in Texas. So sorry. What time on Saturday? Noon in Ontario at the Outback Steakhouse. Noon until 3 o'clock. We will be at the Outback Steakhouse in Ontario for a meet and greet this Saturday. You're all welcome to come on out. Let me know if you're coming. If it's too cold and rainy outside, we'll do it inside. But otherwise, we're on the patio outside, and we'll enjoy that. Look forward to seeing you. Love to have you come by. Those of you who've been begging for a meet and greet, here it is. Looking forward to having you come out. All righty, kids. The Dow down 119. Nvda is up to 882. The Dow is going to its low of the day, 133 down. Nvda is going for its high of the day. It's within $2 of the high of the day. There you go. That's the story. Up 1160 on Nvidia now. Giddy up. We're down 140 on the Dow. We're down 5.7 on S&P. We're up 43 on Nasdaq. And Nvidia defying logic, going higher. GameStop still up a dime. Rocket Lab up 8.5. There you go. There's the story. I'm sticking to it. Welcome all to the program. Thank you again for the thumbs ups, everybody. Pushing the 200 meter around. We are now at 198. Only 2 away from 200 thumbs ups. Thanks, guys. Very, very appreciated. Okay. Giddy up. We're up 12 cents now on GameStop. It's going higher. The Dow down 128, coming back a little bit. Nvidia 881.58. And now I see 882.26. Here we go. 270 away from the high of the day. 270 away from the high of the day on Nvidia now. Okay. Welcome everyone to the party. Nice to have you here at the for the show. It is most entertaining today, for sure. The Nvidia puts are annihilated here for expiry next week. 750s are now 46 cents. 770s are 78 cents bid. 790s are 148 bid. 810s are 293 bid. 830s are 570. They're down 155 already. 840s are down 175. They're 780 bid. So even in the mid 800s, we're barely at 10. 850s are 1040 bid, down 211, 225 already today. They're slipping even further with the market moving higher. So well done, everybody. Congratulations on your put credit spreads for next Friday. They are definitely working in your direction here. Okay, there you have it. Thank you all. Dow off 146 right now. Oil down 81 cents at the moment. Boeing and Travelers are the losers on the Dow. That's the headline coming out right now. Those are the two losers on the Dow right now. Okay, let's go over here. Let's go over here. Let's go over there. And let's take a look at the Dow. We've got the winners, Nike, Amgen. They're up 2% each, and they're the only winners that high. Losers, 1.5% losers, Boeing and Travelers. Caterpillar down a percentage point. Merck, Home Depot, American Express down 0.8. Chevron, Goldman down about 0.75 of a point. On the upside, all the winners of the Dow encompass Amazon up 9 cents, Intel up 2, Cisco up 3 cents, Coca-Cola up 9, Walt Disney up 32, 3M Company is up 34, Apple up 90, Amgen up 5.99, and Nike up 2.24. Those are your winners on your Dow stocks right now. Fascinating stuff going on here. Alrighty, lots to follow, lots to watch here. There we go. There we go. Nvidia, $880.20. And the high of the day, $884.96. We're so close to hitting a new high. Will we do it here at any time? That will be interesting to watch. Whether the market can grab a new high of the day for Nvidia stock. The Dow's off 173, still dropping. Nasdaq, S&P down 9.9, Nasdaq is up 35. So the markets are backing off, and Nvidia holding around 880, 881 at the moment. Okay, all right. Yep, we're down 6 on SoFi, up 7 on GameStop, up 8 on Rocket Lab. They're also holding their own. They're not giving it up over there. Thank you all. Let's go. Brian, so the stock is pure corruption just to get Trump money to pay off his debts. Unbelievable. White Feather, have a great day, everybody. Thank you, White Feather. We're coming to the final 20 minutes of our show here, and we're watching this market closely as we see a divergence here, no question. The Dow and the S&P down at the moment. The Nasdaq holding a slight gain, and we've got Nvidia at 879, 880 a share. We've got GameStop up to 1094, up 9. Rocket Lab up 8.5, and we're down 7 on SoFi. It's kind of game going on here. Option writers, lots of room to make moves here. Absolutely, lots of opportunities to make moves here. Congratulations, all of you. Thank you so much. On the thumbs up meter, I think we've done 200. I feel it. Yeah, 202 thumbs ups. Thank you all for helping out on the thumbs up meter today. It's great that you've come through for us yet again, everybody. Thank you. Tip of the cap for you. All right, there it is. There's the story. I'm sticking to it. Not shaking me loose here. Oh my. Let's take a look at some headlines out there. Wall Street Journal, rate cuts are now a matter of if, not just when. There you go. Let's see what else is going on. ECB signals it's moving closer to a rate cut. Boeing finds executives got an extra $500,000 in perks from private jets. The plane maker revised disclosures for personal trips by CEO David Calhoun and other executives after a Wall Street Journal investigation. Surprise, surprise, surprise. What can I say? And let's see here. Should you buy a hybrid car? Here's what you need to know. That's a headline today. Instagram is going to start blurring nude images and messages. What else is going on here? Banks start reporting earnings this week, so we're going to hear about that shortly. We should be hearing from, let's see, who's coming up first here? The big banks, let's see, JP Morgan, Wells Fargo, Citigroup will report on Friday, Goldman Sachs on Monday, Bank of America, Morgan Stanley on Tuesday. So within a week, all these boys will have reported their numbers. We know 2 weeks on the 29th, SoFi reports pre-market. We'll be watching that, of course. Alrighty. Let's see what else is happening here. Yeah. Oh, pardon-moi. Thank goodness. Oh. Just looking at headlines coming across right now, see if there's anything we need to worry about or wonder about. Anything to look at. I'm going to check something else over here. And there we have it. Let's see. Yeah. Interestingly, the Canadian dollar continues to weaken against the U.S. dollar. It's now 137.04. That translates to 72.97. So the Canadian dollar continues to weaken by about 5 pennies since January this year. So interesting there. Canadian bank rate 5% was held steady, and the American bank rate obviously doesn't look like it's going to drop anytime soon, and so that's good news for the U.S. dollar, not only against Canadian currency but others out there as well. All right, everybody. All right, alrighty, everyone. Thank you all for being through here. We're at 877 on Nvda, up 685. We've got the Dow down 195 right now. S&P down 12.5. Nasdaq still holding a 20-point gain. Slow deterioration over there. Nvidia 877 up 673. Adobe down 660. SoFi down 7. GameStop is up 9. Rocket Lab is up 14 cents at 388. Rocket Lab is gaining the high of the day right now, 389. They just secured, Rocket Lab secures a $32 million U.S. Space Force Space Systems Command contract. All right. They're going to deliver the Victus Haze tactically responsive space mission. They will design, build, launch, and operate a rendezvous proximity operation capable spacecraft. Okay. And they are targeting the launch in 2025. Rocket Lab is adding to the info. So there you go. Rocket Lab yet again doing yet another contract, and the shares are reacting to the 387, 389 area. 13-14 cent gain right now. 1.4 million volume on Rocket Lab. There's a win. This is a second contract this week. This is no surprise to me. These guys have $1 billion plus back orders on the books. They're just, I think they're bringing in like 100 million orders a month or more now to put satellites up there. They're busy. Anyway, what was the last CPI data for Canada? It was actually lower. Canadian CPI was down last month. Brian, it looks like Rocket Lab just popped. Yep, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, 387, 388. GameStop 1095 up a dime. SoFi 746 down 11. Nvda 875.49 up 510. The Dow down 227. Timing couldn't be worse for Rocket Lab, could it? Announced just as the market hits the low of the day. But Rocket Lab is just, they're in their own world here. They're in their own orbit. They're doing very well, but the market doesn't understand it. They don't know it. Beach Boy, I bought back the Nvda January $250 caps. Thank you, Gambler, for 9% in under 2 days. The casino's open. Step right in, folks. Are you talking about a cash secured put there? Did you write the 250 cash secured puts on Nvidia? Something doesn't jive here. I don't understand it. I don't understand what 250s. Okay, if you did those, you did those. Brian, SoFi is getting hit right now. There you go. Apple still up 66 cents, by the way. Dow's down 243. SoFi is down 13. GameStop up 7. Rocket Lab up 13. Nvidia up 430. Okay. All right. Yeah, 876 on Nvidia up 640. Again, another pop up. It's popped up again. Way to go, Beach Boy, on whatever you did there. Nvidia 750s Jan cash secured puts. Thank you, Beach Boy. All right, so you wrote $750 cash secured puts on Nvidia. Stock has gone up. You made a little bit of money. Nice job, sir. There you go. Okay. A 9% gain in less than 2 days on that one. Now, those were, I think you wrote those at 76 or something like that. So nicely done, sir. Taking the dough. 876.70 now, up 634 on Nvidia. Now just hit 877.38. We're up $7 now on Nvidia. All right. Right on there, Beach Point. What else is going on? Let's take a look at some of our faves here. Uber's up 79, Apple up 59, AMD up 81, Tesla's down 308 to 168.68. I know a guy. There's a guy here who's sitting on 160, 167.50 Tesla calls. I know a guy, and I'm curious, how is he doing today? I'm watching for that guy. We'll see if I get a private message or whether he is up to something there. Well done, no matter what. Okay, 168 on Tesla, down $3. Matterport 199 up 9. ATIP is unchanged. Unity down a dime. Google up 46. Cisco down 2, Pfizer down 14, Microsoft down 41 cents, Amazon is up 14. Okay, Meta down 180, Costco up 367. Everybody, giddy up, everybody. 235 drop on the Dow today, 18-point drop on S&P, and Nasdaq has gone red now, down 2.4 points. Okay, Cow Tipper. These put credit spreads are looking a lot nicer than the other day. Good thing my arms were folded. Right on, pal. Hector Zed, are you here today? Are you around? Giddy up, everybody. 877.68 up 729 on Nvidia. The rest of the market is red. GameStop's up 7, Rocket Lab up 11, and Nvidia's up. Those three are up for sure. Nvda looking just fine at the moment. Okay. The New York Fed president says hot inflation data is not pushing him to consider rate hikes. There you are. And then, of course, this morning we have those cool inflation numbers, which is even nicer. So, okay, we'll follow that. 877.29 up 690 on Nvda now. All right. Luca in the house, 210. Ciao all. I'm back. Thank you, Italy. I am back. Welcome, Luca, to the show. Nice to have you home. Glad you're around. Way to go, pal. 222 drop on the Dow. S&P down 16. NASDAQ down half a point right at the moment. All right, everybody. Welcome to the program. We're up 740 now on Nvidia, 877.79. Make that 879. We just jumped another $2 on Nvidia now. We're up 880 on Nvidia. We're more upside than anything else at the moment on Nvidia. Very interesting. 1087 on GameStop, just up 2 cents. We're up 10.5 on Rocket Lab right now. All right, everyone. Welcome to the crazy day today that we got. Volatility was expected today. We'll keep following this. Don't forget, the classes are on sale. Buy 5 for the price of 4. Get your hands on these classes now while you can. Catch up on them this weekend if you can, and start writing like a madman on Monday. Make the dinero. Take the dough. They're handing it over to you left, right, and center. Why not enjoy and become part of this party here and grab this easy money? Welcome all to the program. 878 up 779 on Nvidia. Okay. Interesting days. Whew. NASDAQ is 12 to the good. 12 points up on NASDAQ. Just a big turnaround here. We're down 14 on the S&P. We're down 204 on the Dow. We got a buy program coming in. I think that's what's going on. A buy program is kicking in here. The Dow only down 203. It was down 225 a minute ago. Seeing a buy program. 384 up a dime on Rocket Lab. Okay. Everybody, welcome to the show. Great to have you all with us today. And amazing to see the shrinkage on puts that expire next Friday. $600 puts are 9 cents. They're 8 cents bid. $650 puts are 12 cents bid. $700 puts for next Friday are 18 cents on the bid. 750s are 40 cents on the bid. The 800s are 184 bid, down 90. That's a third of their value today alone. 850s are 945. Last trade at 972. They're now 945 bid. They're going to go down another 30 cents to be down 320 on the day. A big hit there. The 860s are down by 375. The 877.50s right at the money. They're down $5. They're down $5 each. Yep, they've lost 25% of their value today, just on those. So we are seeing carnage here. Those of you writing contracts and sitting on put credit spreads, you are witnessing serious carnage, which is what it's all about. Well done, everyone. 879 on Nvidia now. Again, 879, trying to go to 880 again, up $9 on Nvidia. Trying to get to 880 another time, yet again. Okay, folks, welcome all to the show. 879 up 879 a share, up 894 now. Okay, and okay. Right, so wholesale are paying a little less, but jacking up the prices for U.S. consumers. Kind of fun, isn't it? And it's the diverse. Sometimes these prices are a month apart from each other. it is not as accurate as you'd like to think it is. It's just a general indication of what's going on. But hey, think what you want. It's okay. 205 drop on the Dow right now. 12-point gain on NASDAQ. 14-point drop on S&P. All right. GameStop up 6. Rocket Lab up 10.5. SoFi 744 down 11 cents. The volume on SoFi today, 7.3 million. I mean, we're talking dead quiet here. We're almost into 1 hour of the opening, and we only have 7.3 million of SoFi. There is no sell wave. It's just a lack of buying interest because everyone's attention, the day traders' attention, is focused on the Dow, the S&P, the NASDAQ, and interest rates, bond yields, all that stuff. That's where everyone's attention is focused on, and they're not paying attention to SoFi today. And so it's just lack of interest at the moment for the stock. That's really what it's about, a lack of interest. 744 a share on SoFi. GameStop volume at 1088 a share with a low of 1085 is 563,000 the first hour. Not that heavy either, is it? Not that active. There you go. Again, we're down 226 on the Dow. We're down again to the low of the day-ish. And we're still positive on NASDAQ, but negative on S&P by 15. Okay, there you have it. That's the story right now. 879 on Nvda. It's trying to go to 880. It's up $9. And it's trying to break $880 again. The umpteenth time, it's trying to break through 880 and hit a new high over 884.96. So that close is $5 away from a new high of the day, as best as I could see it from here. Okay, here you go, kids. Alrighty, there is that. Okay, let's see what we have over here. Very quiet session today, all around. Thank you all so much for being with me today. I so appreciate you. It's great to have had you here. And again, thank you for those of you who have helped us get over 200 thumbs ups already today. The last report was 211. And we're looking at 213 now. Thank you very much. If you're watching the rerun, hit the thumbs up button. All right, I'm going to call it a day here and say thank you. I'll keep an eye on this market the rest of the day, the rest of the way. I know you will too. Make the dinero out there, everybody. Thank you for joining us, and keep up the good work. And we will catch you tomorrow morning for sure. Option expiry day at 8 o'clock Eastern, 8:30 Eastern if you're not a Gold Bagel member. Thank you for those of you who are becoming Gold Bagel members, class takers. Way to go, you guys. Get the deal right here, 4 for 5. Grab that deal. Make a donation to paypal.com. Bruce Frommer, Traveling with Bruce. And $5.99 US. I'll send you the 5 links. You let me know what 5 you like, and we'll get you going. Thank you all, Splair. Thanks, pal. Neat, Juan. Neat, Stephen. Neat, emoji. I think it's a good idea to go out with a knee emoji attack. We should honor these guys. They are the power of the markets. They are the hidden force that you don't mess with. You don't ignore these guys at your peril. You do, and you pay badly. What can I say? JR, Uncle Bruce sat next to a 10-year mid-management GameStop employee on the way to Texas. I'll share some interesting stuff with you on Saturday. Oh, I can't wait to hear this. JR, I can't wait. Thanks, pal. Fantastic, everybody. Welcome, and thank you all for your participation yet again. 880 on the Nvidia. Again, we're back over 880 a share on your Nvidia, guys. And the knee emoji attack is well underway right across this channel right here. Giddy up, you guys. Let's make this happen. We're up 2 cents on GameStop. We're only down 11 on SoFi. We're up 12 on Rocket Lab. Good news on Rocket Lab, as usual. And waiting for the day to figure itself out. We're down 250 on the Dow. It's a light 250, though. We're not going negative in any big way here. I just don't see serious selling going in here at all. Down 17 on S&P. Got to give me a break. We're up 14 on NASDAQ. Just trying to go higher. This market could turn at any time to the positive. That's my hunch, and I'm sticking to it. Thank you, Juan and Stephen. The knee emojis. Thank you to Corinne, Hector, always be writing is here with the emojis. Neat, 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 neat. Luca, neat, neat, neat. Octavio, the big E, Splair, I'm so confused. Neat, 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 neat. Hector, Flint Creek, neat, neat, neat. Here come the emojis, everybody. Thank you all. Remember, always honor the Knights of Neat. Don't ignore those at your peril. I don't want to do it. We're back to 879.88 on the Nvidia. What can I say? Up 950 over there. Giddy up. All right, guys, we'll catch you later. Have a great rest of your day. Thank you for joining me. We'll talk to you soon. This is Bruce from Palm Desert saying see you later.